Starting to move the beehives out.
We're starting to move the beehives. Okay, let's go. Beekeeping tutorial with wannabes beekeepers, Andy and Meryl Snow. Okay, here we go. We are going to talk about how to build our hive. So first...
So we're gonna build this hive. No, just put it together. It's already built.
Right.
So this is the base. And we're gonna set it on our stand here.
And what kind of stand is this?
It's just a dunnage rack. You can use cinder blocks or whatever you want. Build something out of wood. Okay. I happen to have had this, so I said this will be perfect.
This will be perfect. Okay.
So that's on.
Uh-huh.
Now we're gonna set this next piece on.
And this is where...
This is just the bottom of the hive. In the summertime, you can pull this pull this out so you get more airflow. It's got a mesh that keeps things from getting in and out.
Cool.
But for this time of the year, we leave that thing in.
Cool.
And then it sits on top.
What do you think, Stan? Okay.
Just want to make sure everything's lined up as well as we can.
Tutorial, I gotta move a little quicker.
And you can always cut things out.
No, I can't. I'm not that good.
And this is entrance reducer.
Entrance reducer.
That we're going to use the small one right at the first until the hive gets strong, and then eventually we'll switch to this one, and eventually may even remove it altogether. But
so this is where the bees come in and out.
To start off with, we're going to go with this one.
Very cool. This is where they actually come in. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now what?
Alright, now we're going to put on a super with...
a super? What's a super?
This box with the frames.
Pull out the frame, Andy, when you get a chance. Okay. We're doing our civic duty, Andy, don't you think?
Yes.
No.
And here's a frame just already waxed.
Very cool.
Set up.
Because the bee population is what?
Diminishing.
Diminishing. And everything has to do with bees. Plus, we're going to get so much honey. Show me the honey. Okay, now what?
So then the next thing that's going to go on is just a super box,
super
frames, with no frames.
No frames. Why is that?
We're setting ourselves up for when we get our bees, which was supposed to be today, but
yeah,
it's too cold, so it's going to be next weekend. And we're just getting set up so we're ready for the bees.
He's lining them up perfectly straight.
Lined up nice and neat here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to put another box on as well with no frames in it.
Right.
And this is just so when we put the bees in, we can put them in this big open area.
Yep. And they can start making their little home.
Right. And they'll start off in just these frames for the first week, and then we'll add more frames. And
when we get our bees, we're going to explain what we're going to do with the queen.
Now I'm putting the inner cover on.
Yep. Andy, tell us about this whole contraption because you didn't make it.
And then I'll put the outer cover on.
Okay.
No, I didn't make it, but I met some Amish guys that make these things.
Pretty cool,
I had them make them for me.
Yep.
That's what they do. They've got a business where they build beehives.
Which is pretty cool. We're very excited. We're going to get our bees next week, and we will keep you posted. Actually, we'll film our whole beekeeping experience.
So now we've got the hive is built.
Now the hive is built.
Take a plate and set it on top of here.
Why is that?
And I'm going to pour some water in it.
Why?
To see what the water does.
Why?
So the water kind of is running this way just a little bit, which is telling me that's pretty good, because I want the front of it just a little bit lower than the back, so that any water that you get in it would run out of it.
Right.
And so we're pretty good. We're slightly leaning forward.
Yep.
So we're in good shape.
We're in good shape. Okay, we're excited. I have my costume on. Okay, I have my whole costume on, which you're going to need to get because you need to deal with these bees, so you're all protected. And this is the smoker. Look at that. That's so cool. And he's going to show you how to set this up. Cut. Hi, I have my costume on. I'm all ready for the bees, which we get next weekend. This is a smoker. Andy's going to show you all about this and how to set this up. So excited. Bye. Stop. Andy, stop. Andy, stop. Stop. That's enough. Look, it's running out of smoke. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, look what I did to the top. Oh, look what I did to my gloves. All right, that's enough. Okay, this is a smoker. And what this does is when you're working on the bees, it kind of disorients them. Is that correct, Andy?
Yeah, it confuses them so they can't really send signals and keeps them kind of calm.
Right. And so what Andy's going to do is he's going to show you how to build a little fire in there. Okay, what's that?
It's a little thing that keeps the wood off the bottom.
Okay, cool. Oh no, you can't use my bark. This is for my.
There's
plants.
a ton of it. It's been sitting here for weeks.
Okay.
So this is birch bark, and it burns really well. It's great for starting a fire.
Yes, it is. It's great for decorating things, like vases, napkin rings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back as you do this. Or no, I'll film it and then we could speed it up.
There you go.
Oh, well. I don't get to do any of the fun stuff, Andy. Why don't you film for our tutorial?
All you gotta do is step up.
I'll do it. Okay. What's happening?
Nothing, I just put it out.
Oh, goodness. You have to really, really pack this in, correct?
Well, right now we're just getting the fire started.
But to pack it in for any length of period of time. So beekeepers that do this for a profession, they need it packed in for hours and hours. So, I mean, they need to use it for hours and hours. Is that correct, Andy?
Well, hours and hours is a long time. If you have a lot of hives, I guess.
That's what I mean. They're professionals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a little high. Holy Toledo.
So when I was pumping that thing, that's the billows.
It's the what?
The billow.
Okay. Where could you pump it?
And what it's doing is pushing air in down low.
Oh my. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm disoriented now. All right, let's take a break. I'm back. Andy's blowing right in my mouth.
So it's pretty well stuffed now with pine needles.
Right. Now, mind you, we don't have our bees yet, but we're just testing everything out. Oh, so cool! Let me pump it.
So then you would go up to your beehive and give it a couple of puffs.
Okay.
And then if they start acting up, give it another puff.
Here, I want to pump it.
Careful, it's going to be hot.
No, it's not.
This is going to be hot.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it in your face so you feel what I had. Well, you know what I had. Oh my God, that is so cool. Okay, that's enough for that.